There's a little more, little more, little more. Horses are very precise with their mouths, so if they bite you, they did it on purpose. There's a bite. Okay, there's a bite. There's a bite. So now, finally, I have taught her to bite a little bit. Okay, I'm working on this edit right now for the video you're about to watch, and it's long, and I'm hoping that I will be able to convey at the beginning of this video to, you know, either be patient, or I'm going to stick some timestamps in that you can fast forward to if you want to just get to the meat of the message. But the process actually takes us along quite nicely to that end kind of conclusion. But I also wanted to sort of say that a lot of times when working with horses and you're making videos and stuff, they do end up sometimes a little bit long, and the really, really short ones don't give a whole story. And in fact, this video, I find, as I rewatch it and I'm editing, I find that it is actually rather indicative of the process that it takes for a horse to get to where they are sort of naughty, or, you know, they're doing some pushing, or they're doing some nibbling, or they're doing something that is undesirable. And I think that in a way, yeah, this sort of shows that well. But it is a problem that I'm having, and I will solve it, and I figured I'd bring you guys along on that journey as well, because it's relatively common. I get a lot of questions about this particular problem. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video. Ooh. You know those mornings you get up and done the laundry and you just put your jeans in for one extra drying cycle. Put them on. It's just nice. That's what this morning feels like. It is just a really nice, quiet, well, other than some traffic. Zeus, where's the bear? And by pure chance, these jeans just came out of the dryer. Feels good, nice warm jeans. This morning is glorious. I don't know if you guys can tell, there's some atmosphere. Of course you can. I can see it, you can see it. And it's really nice. Okay, so we've got new arrangements. I don't know if Zeus is gonna follow me along today. Luke is up here. He has made a change from there because Lena's better in there. She's usually cleaner. Hello, Nanners. You're really getting this spider web coming along, aren't you? Nice job. Spider web is really cool. Of course, like all spider webs, they've got a little funnel that kind of goes down. I don't know if it's going to focus. It's too close, maybe. Down the middle there. It's huge, though. Nanners in her usual spot. Just trimmed her feet yesterday. She's all trimmed up. Looking good for a drafty draft. Yeah. Staring contest now. I think she blinked first. Oh, there he goes. So, Lena's back here because we are short a couple of horses now. With Tana gone home, she's done great. She's gone into a new place. Lena's here because she's usually very, very tidy and just poops over in the corner. A few satellite poops for some reason. What's going on with you? Tell me now. You think you can get any closer? Jesus. I guess you're working on it. Nanner says, how about my scratches? Okay. Hello, Nanners. Where do you need your scratches? She says, not there. Go lower. You're so tall. Look at how high my hand has to go. I have to go all the way up like this just to get to her. Of course, she is a little higher than me, though. The ground just... What? It's antics morning. Anyhow, moon is out. It's that time of year. Or it's that time during the month, not the year. Silly, come on, celestial. See, look, right there. It's just got that la kind of idea. I don't even think that sounds good. Doesn't sound as good as this morning does. Oh, I'm moving on, Lena. Sorry. Giving an update on what the heck is happening around here and who's with who and what's going on. And we've got a small problem. I'm going to see if I can instigate and give an example for Ruby's pacing. I mean, it's morning. She likes to go out. So she wanders it. Hey, buddy. Did you find the bear? Says I'm working at it. I'll tell you what, let's close the gate, the front gate, and then we'll let Ruli, she's let me out. She's the only one who really talks that loud about, I mean, these guys are kind of talking. We'll probably put some horses out shortly here. But, oh, yeah, look at that. Gorgeous morning. Let's close this up. Like that. What's happening, Zeus? Tell me now. Did you find anything? Let's go in. It's scary. Birds are chirping. Okay, so I'll chuck Ruli out for now so she doesn't sort of pace around too much. Mainly because it makes a mess. And I know I've talked about this before with her. And that's why her paddocks usually have these mats that are here, right on the front edge. And there's a lot of accommodations that are made for horses. Where's the draw? You know, where are they going to want to come to and stuff. So I'll just chuck her out. Well, she ran up to the top. She needed to scratch her back a little. So yeah, so mats at the front here. Because a lot of the draw is up this way. And horses will want to hang around on the side of a paddock that has the most draw. So if they've got a paddock with a friend on one side and a not so much friend on the other side, they're going to hang around on that side a little bit more. So here's our problem today. Hello, problem. Now, I don't know if I can get her to do it, but we've got a problem. We're going to see if we can. Hello, Rue. Great. Okay. So into the paddock we go. And I'm going to try to see if I can instigate the problem. Yeah, there's the head. Okay, well maybe we'll put you guys up here out of the way. I think that's gonna work. It's mostly sturdy. Now, I need to start this exercise with her not telling her what to do at all. I'm going to stand here and do nothing. Now it's a bit of a patience thing. I'm actually going to turn away a little bit. See her getting a little frustrated. Right about, she's getting there. I'm going to turn away a little more. And I've got her in my peripheral vision because I kind of want to be ready. And I'm just going to ignore her, even though she's right here, hanging out with me. And it's not very interesting to watch, I'm sure, but what I'm trying to get her to do is make me pay attention to her. You can see she's getting a little edgier. She's bumped against me. She's now gonna, don't, no! See, now I can't tell her what to do, but I need to sort of step in. You might be saying, why can't you tell her what to do? Well, I don't want to set the relationship in the moment right now. If you touch that and it falls, I'm going to be very frustrated. Just sniffing the camera. She might try to play with it, but hopefully not. Otherwise, this whole exercise will be a total failure. I'm just going to shuffle around and incidentally kind of draw her attention. Nothing really on purpose. It's not working. I'll do it again. And I'm just going to sort of make my way just around. And she knows to move. This isn't working. I think the camera is too much of a distraction. Anyways, our problem has been that Gracie's been thinking about nibbling and sometimes actively giving it a go to get, that was close, but she made sure to get out of the way, to get attention, to get something to happen for her. And I get a lot of questions. I had a recent one about that, about just hanging around and my horse just bit me out of nowhere. And I tried to answer it in a live stream, but I was going to try to answer it with my own horse that's giving a problem. I'm going to step back into her space a little. So I can't make it happen because I have too much influence, although she's thinking about it. So now I've got the butt. I've been shoved by the butt. And this is the start, because I move my feet away from her. And this is the start of where biting starts, I think, or nibbling, or the mouth on your body. And it starts with the stuff that I goof around with. And so when I'd explained it to somebody else that was here that had felt at risk, I said, it's my fault. I did this. I've made it so when I'm making videos, and it's kind of funny to me, so I think it's funny for others, to create a horse that's going to push me into the corner. And she walked away. She wasn't going to get what she wanted, but she didn't persist. We'll see what she does now. And I've moved my feet for her, but I've caused the problem, so it's a little bit up to me to try to fix that. So for the next little while, I will not be scratching her butt if she pushes into me. I will not be giving her attention if she pushes into me. I'm going to do what I tell people all the time. Don't give attention, don't give treats, don't give scratches when they push into you. Have them back and then go into their space. It's a much more peaceful existence together. Now here's where it might happen. Just sniffing. So I have been trying to make a change, and I was really hoping it would stick. So far, I think it's half stuck. She still is kind of moving into me. And some might say, well, is she deliberately pushing you with her butt kind of thing? And I would say that horses are very, very well aware of their space. They are very well aware if they're getting close enough. They're very good at that. So if she did push there, she'd bump on the back of the head. I'm going to do nothing. And then some might say, well, will it lead to kicking? There's a bump on my body. Not a lot. Horse behavior is very important. Certain things can lead to certain things. No biting today. So who knows, maybe I fixed it. A little. This place is a mess. Somebody clean it up. Oh yeah, that's me. So no great demonstration of anything just yet, but there are little bits and pieces that we can take away from that experience that can say, hey, maybe this isn't the greatest thing. And for example, if Luke did it to me, I really wouldn't think too much on it. And I think that some people will say, well, you know, certain horses do certain things and certain behavior or personalities are in certain horses. And I agree with that. But Luke has tried to nibble on me in the past, long time ago. And especially if I try to play with him, I try to like do a snatchy game kind of thing. And he'll use his mouth too. And then Roni has never. Lena has never. He's just eating his food. Little peace and quiet out here. Gorgeous morning. Just beautiful. Ruli's getting a little sun now. It's suntan time for the Appaloosa. But little things can lead to the bigger things. And everything I kind of let her do there, I would say to others, don't let your horses do. Don't let them kind of bump into you. I mean, then, you know, I mean, it's like break the rules for the ones that you know are good. But those behaviors can sort of pass down to other people that are around your horses, and it can be a big deal. Gracie's always kind of been a bit problematic with that. I think she's grown up being nippy to people, and I don't think it's, you know, meant in bad, you know, like she's trying to be hurtful or something. She's just trying to make something happen, and everything else she did didn't work, so she's moving up the chain. Anyhow, hello Ruli. Oh. Getting a little bit of sun there. Yap. She says, what does it look like? Really, you could look a little friendlier. It's a really nice morning. She says, don't touch your face. Don't touch, well, maybe a little. Don't touch your face. Our chestnut tree is, nope, walnut tree, sorry. It's going crazy. Squirrels all over it. This is just there he goes. See? Everywhere. And these are tasty. Sorry, it's a chestnut tree, not walnut. Walnuts are the other one, chestnut tree. And these things fall down onto the neighbor's shed there. And just goes bang! Really loud. Okay, that's it for now. Sun's coming up. It's time to get on with work. But I did want to I was hoping to be able to demonstrate that a little bit. But it didn't work out, and that's okay. But I'll try again in the future. So I won't fix it yet. I'll try to get it on video. Just bring a small camera around with me. Okay, that's it for now. I want to just talk about that. It was a great question. Thanks for putting that question in. Hopefully this gives a little demonstration of how that can start. And I know it's in her, so I'm just going to keep on working on it. And I'll bring you guys along for that journey. But that's it for now. It's time to get on with chores. On this gorgeous morning. All right, I think I've what a day. I think I figured it out. I was up at the top, done a bunch of chores, taking a break, have a coffee, looked over at Luke. I was like, hey Luke, want a carrot? There you go, buddy. It occurred to me, I think I can get her to make some hard requests with food. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce a carrot to her. So we'll give her the little end. Hey, wake up. Want a carrot or what? Okay, that's all you get. Just break it. Break it. Thank you. Okay. So now we've got the carrot on the stick sort of thing. I'm gonna walk away and come over here, and now I'm going to wait. And in fact, I'm going to encourage it by stepping away. Now Rue hasn't made his way over, so we don't have to worry about an extra character in the mix. I'm gonna step away again, step away again, step away again. I'll keep moving away from her pressure. Step away again. See, step away again, step away again. I'll keep moving. And the carrot's just in my hand. So I'll hold it away and step away. Now somewhere along the lines of, are we just drawing her with the treat? You know, is she pushing me or am I drawing her? And we'll find out. Let's put it that way. This is stiff arm. So she's not making any moves yet. Oh, I keep moving away. Maybe I'll just hold it out a little bit. It's actually being rather well behaved. I'll put it closer to my body. Step away. Step away. Here come the ears a little bit. And I'm essentially simulating what it's like to be on the other side of a fence. For when horses kind of come in and they demand food or something. I'm going to just tease her a little bit more and sort of hold it out. And then step away. And I know it's really, really obvious that I'm kind of making this happen. And I'll hold this in my hand. The question is, will she try to bother my hand a lot? You see, how aggressive will she get to get the carrot? Now she went at my shirt a little and I sucked my stomach in a bit. Now wait, maybe I'll step away. Actually, the good thing is she moved her head away a little bit. She says, I'm not trying to put too much pressure on you. If I could just have that carrot, it'd be nice. So maybe I'll put it out a little and then I'll hide it again and give some frustration. It might be frustrating. Bump, 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 press the tummy. There's a little more movement. I'll step away, and so did she. This is actually turning into a totally different video now because I can't get her to do, I don't know if I get her to do it. I can't seem to provide enough for her to take that extra step to really demand it. I'm gonna hold it out a little again. We'll try one more time. And then I'm just gonna tuck it away again. She's gonna come in. I'm gonna step away briefly. I'm gonna lean away. I'm gonna lean my hip away. She's moving in more, just like you would at a fence. I'm gonna lean away. Oh, there's a fly on me, it's bugging me. Lean away more, and move. But she's being really good. But this is how you'd get a horse to nibble on you. There, she's going for my hip because there's carrots in there. So I move away again, move my hip away more. I'll turn right away from her to the other side. There's a fly that's really persistent today, and we'll just wait. But this is pretty much how you get a horse to think about being pushy. Like, maybe it's effective. It's not getting her anything, actually. So there, she's actually being good. I better give her a carrot. I better give you a carrot for being good. Yeah. Okay. We'll have another carrot. She's had another taste of carrot. So I'm gonna move it away. Away. I'm gonna lean away. Step. But she's being quite good for this. So. But I could definitely teach a horse to be pushy or start to bite, things like that. Ooh, just going for the hip. I'll move away. Again, move away. She's thinking it through. Maybe I give her a scratch. Tell her I'm a friend, you know, I might just scratch her. I might say, hey, no worries. Maybe I just scratch you a little. We could get some training done here. Not just the bad kind. We could get some top of the head training. There, with a carrot. I know. The other thing that you can place pressure on a horse with is with your eyeballs. So I am trying not to really look at her much. But for her to bug my hand like that, it's actually kind of, yeah, it may not seem like it, but it's a precursor to the problem. For her to come in like that and start to bump, bump, bump. So, anyways. But you are being rather gentle about it, aren't you? There's a little more, little more, little more. Horses are very precise with their mouths, so if they bite you, they did it on purpose. There's a bite. Okay? There's a bite. There's a bite. So now, finally, I have taught her to bite a little bit. Now she's moving in. She's going to move her whole body in. It means something. It's a big deal. But she doesn't really have a bad bone in her body. We can't really look at her like that. Now I moved away again, and she's going to move in. I'll move far away. And there's a lot of draw to having this carrot. You know, it's not just that I give scritchy scratches. I've got carrots. Carrots are the best. And that's how it starts. And I would imagine that at this point somebody's saying, well, how do you stop it? Well, you just, when a horse comes up for a treat, and I've done it many, many times, so I'll explain it here again, is I would say, back up, back up, back up. Look at how angry she's getting now. It's like, no, I shall not. And not pay attention. Now so her head will probably go down, and then she'll come forward. There. So I say, back up, back up, back up. Now it's a pretty grumpy backup, and it's also sideways. So I'm still not teaching her to yield away to get a carrot. And she may even get more frustrated if I sort of turn around and I sort of face away. She might start to say, or maybe she starts to say, I need to assert myself a little bit more. This human is not getting it. I must get carrots. Nobody moves my Arabian feet. So by sort of half doing the job, I could make it worse. So, but she's been pretty gentle throughout all this. So I backed up and she's coming with me. So I'm going to stamp my feet a little bit, and here comes the butt, you see. So I've taught this. I give a scratch, right? I continue to teach it. Look at her get angry at me. That's an angry horse a little bit. She's like, okay, look, I need carrots and butt scratches. And it's funny. It's funny on video. It's funny as a personality quirk or something like that. But to a horse, it's real. These aren't quirks. These aren't personality problems. These are survival instincts. And everything that I have done in this video has taught her it is okay to do what she's doing. Here she comes. Now I'm going to really sort of set things straight a little bit. I'm going to send her. Go. And then I'll stop. Have her go away a little bit. Stop. Did not have her come in, you see? Stop. And you can use the word stop or no or don't. Stop. And then my hand goes up a little bit. So when I do that, I raise my body a bit. And now she's kind of on high alert. I might hold the carrot in my camera hand, and I'm just going to come up and say, sorry, I had to freak you out a little. I've been teaching you some crappy stuff for a while. See her nose come in a little there? Not good. Don't want that. I'm going to back up. Stop. I'm going to be big. I really mean it. But not to scare, not to make her afraid. So we come up and we say, hey, sorry. Yeah, I just need you to stay there. Don't come. I'll pat her back. Stay. You can do that as well. You can see the motion that she's thinking. Okay. Ask her to back up, back up, back up, back up. And stamp my feet a little. Back up, back up, back up. Good. Back up. Good. A little grumpy. Back up. Good girl. Okay. She's checking on Rue. She's not giving me this sideways look because it's Rue's right over there. Okay, so half carrot. I go to her. And this is something I will have to I will have to be on top of. And that kind of process should, I could give Rue some because he's just standing here going, can I have some? Yeah, you're a good boy. Thanks, buddy, for just hanging out. We'll give him a pat on the forehead too, just in case. Okay. All right, so there is an example, a final example to finish off this long video, to give you an idea of how, or I believe, we use the fence as a protector for horses that have learned behaviors, and it can be per human too, of how to be pushy to get treats to lead up to a point where they might nibble. And it's dangerous, you know. If you don't see it coming, sometimes it can feel like, where did that come from? How come I got bit? I don't understand. But it should be rather obvious if all the other signs sort of click and make sense. So here's our other horse who likes treats. She knows I've been feeding carrots. Lena, I have a carrot. Okay, let's watch Lena a little bit. I'm gonna put it away. Right, and this is what I talked about earlier, where a horse might be more inclined to be more nibbly or not. There's Lena's nose really making a move. I'll back up a little. I'll do the same thing. I'll back up more. I'll back up again. A little more. I might turn around. I might put my carrot away, farther away. She knows there's a carrot in my, there's probably one more. Is there one more? There is. There's one more in my pocket. You know? I'll lean away a little bit. Leaning away. And she's really reaching. She's really reaching for this thing. Look at that nose. Look at that nose. Hello, Lena. I mean, that's a real reaching horse. I'm going to lean away a little more. Could I train Lena to bite me? Absolutely. She's already... It's a little adorable to me. Scrapey scrape, 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 scrape. I'm teaching Lena bad habits. Scrapey scrape. Look at that nose. You're really stretched out. She knows. She doesn't move her feet as much. If I say back up, back up, back up, I step my feet back up. There. This is, oh geez. But I could train Lena just as I did with Gracie there to make her look a little bit worse than what she is. She's kind of half pushy. The best horse here is absolutely Roni. No push at all. There you go. Good. Had somebody right, they love the sound of that crunching. I do too, actually. It's kind of cool. Okay, that's it. That will finally conclude this long video on how to start horses to be pushy and biting. And it doesn't just have to be you know, food. It can be the scratches, you know, because it's funny when Lena does it too, right? She comes over and she puts her big butt, you know, but I'm not teaching the right things. I just happen to trust Lena a heck of a lot more than Gracie, and it's a personality thing. She's all the way over here. I don't have any carrots. It's an empty hand. It's empty. Arr. You see our shadow? There you go. Hopefully that makes sense. If not, let me know. And I got her. I got you. Sucker, I got your nose. Yeah. Well, don't bug me anymore. Hopefully that makes sense, and if it doesn't, let me know. Hit some comments up or whatever, and I'll answer them. Say bye, Lena. Bye to all the YouTubers, viewers, lovely people. I'll see you guys in the next one. Seriously.